What's the deal, good people? How you doing? How you feel? It is me, Santino, style on them Tino. I'm sorry, I can't even get my own name out. It's my name. All right, so listen. I told y'all that I'm gonna try to keep bringing y'all content. I'm gonna try to keep bringing y'all the news as I get it about some of my favorite things. And it's been a while since I talked about this particular topic. It's been a minute because the news been kind of slow, and honestly, I think I've been kind of slow with delivering the news that they have, gave to us thus far. So, in doing so, what am I talking about? The Michael Jackson biopic. Michael Jackson biopic, however you want to say it. The Michael Jackson movie is coming out next year, October 3rd, I believe. So, news been a little slow because they stopped. They've been done filming last year, and right now, they're in the whole, I guess, pre-production or post-production or however that goes. Whatever they doing when they're doing the editing and they're making sure all the effects is on point. That's what they're doing right now. Okay. Now, the movie was slated to come out in April, I think April 25th, but some of the powers that be in Hollywood, like some of those studio execs, they saw the movie, which is, I believe, maybe was a rough cut. They saw the movie, and they liked it so much that it was little rumblings going around saying that this movie is an Oscar contender. So I believe, I'm not sure how Hollywood works, but the movie has to be put out within a certain time frame so it can be considered to be nominated, right? So we talking about the Michael Jackson movie, all right? We talking about Antoine Fuqua, a masterful director. We talking about Colman Domingo, who's playing Joe Jackson. We gonna get to him in a minute. We talking about Neil Long. We're talking about Jafar Jackson, who is a Jackson, so it's in his blood, and just a whole list of other great actors and actresses who's going to be in this movie, right? So, this movie is special to me because Michael Jackson is someone that I grew up on. I love his music. We somewhat share the same birthday. My birthday is August 28th. His birthday is August 29th. So it's somewhat the same. So yeah, I'm pretty much looking forward to this movie. You can tell that if you go back to my previous videos. I did a video where I was pretty much did like a fantasy casting in a sense, and one person, I keep saying this, one person I casted who I felt like would be a good good casting for a particular role. He ended up getting casted for that role, and that's Lorenz Tate, who's playing Barry Gordy. So I called that one. So I'm kind of good at this, all right? With that being said, like I said, the news has been a little bit slow. But we got a little tidbit from Colman Domingo. I guess I'm not sure where he was on, but they asked him about the movie, and he went in to talking about his role as playing Joe Jackson. And we're gonna go to a website called Pink Villain. I'm gonna read what he said. I just sit right here. And says Colman Domingo talks about his transformation while portraying Joe in the Michael Jackson biopic. Alright. It says Colman Domingo talked about his impressive transformation as Joe Jackson in Antoine Fuqua's upcoming venture titled Michael. Now let me see. It says trigger warning. This article contains mention of death. So if you guys do not want to see me read whatever it says about that, just click off the video. I understand. I get it. All right. See. Okay. So I'm gonna read what it says. I'm gonna read the whole article as it reads. It says, when it comes to his work, it appears that Colman Domingo, if you guys can hear me, I'm gonna say it again. When it comes to his work, it appears that Colman Domingo is ready to give it all, whatever his character requires him to do. The actor talked about his transformation as Joe Jackson, Michael Jackson's father. We know this. In the latter's biopic, Michael directed by Antoine Fuqua. During his interview with W Magazine for the best performances, Domingo stated that he does not appear like himself in the upcoming venture. He continued sharing that he had transformed entirely and that his skin was made light because Joe had a bit of fair skin. The actor shared that prosthetics are used on top of his head, above his eye, and that his nose is different. So that tells me, because Joe kind of had like a stern, like kind of like wolf type look, like kind of just real stern, maybe even mean. So they taking this movie serious to do that much, and then we know that they're gonna use some CGI, so they want to get everything right. But it says the Madness actor said, we really leaned into the different periods of Joe where he was a little bit younger and slicker and a bit more of the hustle. So they're gonna go probably far as back, it's maybe the 1940s. We know in the American Dream, the Jackson movie that came out back in 92, 93, they kind of leaned into like the 1940s when Joe and Catherine met and everything, and Joe was, he was younger and he was a ladies' man and the whole nine. So they show all that. So they're gonna show all this. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know how far they were gonna go back into this movie. I know that if they was gonna go back into like the start of when the Jackson signed with Motown back in 1969, or whether they're gonna go back and touch on stuff that happened, in maybe the 50s. I don't know. And I'm pretty sure that they're not gonna do a full-on Jackson, because this is not a Jackson 5 movie. This is a Michael Jackson biopic. But of course, you got to talk about the Jackson 5, because without the Jackson 5, there was no Michael Jackson, basically, as far as his career goes. All right. So let me see what else it says. Does it say any more? Is that it? It says Domingo continued by saying that when Joe began to have his little pooch, like a little stomach, little pudge in the stomach, the actor needed the same. He added, and the pants were riding tight underneath, like all men that I know that wear their bellies proud. So listen, looks like Domingo, looks like Antoine, they're taking this movie serious. They want to get even the smallest details. And I feel, here's the thing, when you do these kind of movies, honestly, attention to detail, I believe, is very important. That's one thing I liked about the Straight Outta Compton movie that F. Gary Gray did, and of course that Dr. Dre and Ice Cube was involved in. The attention to detail was there. Like if it was scenes that was nice, they made sure that they portrayed the 90s. Like the 90s itself was a character in that movie, as well as any movie. I feel like when you do period pieces, the actual period that the movie's based in is a character, because this is a whole different time, a whole different era, just a whole different vibe. So you have to get certain things right. And I think if I was like to direct a movie, I think that my attention to detail would be just kind of spot on, because I look for those. When I watch movies, I look for those little things. If I watch a movie or a TV show, hearing stuff. If I watch a movie or a TV show, and let's say the movie or the show is based in 1995. Well, I was alive in 1995. Actually, I was 11 years old in 1995. So I know certain stuff, like if it's Doritos bag or Lay's potato chip bag, if they don't get that right, I'm this person. That's wrong. That bag didn't come out until 2001. That's who I am, and I'm pretty sure it's other people like that. So I'm just glad that they are actually paying attention and providing that attention to detail to these movies. And a director like Antoine Fuqua, I mean, come on, this man is he directed Training Day, Equalizer, the one with Jake Gyllenhaal where he was the boxer. I forgot the name of it. I mean, the Will Smith movie, Emancipation. Like, whether you like these movies or not, one thing you can't say is the man knows what he's doing. And a movie like a Michael Jackson biopic, you got to get it right, because it's a few biopics that they didn't get right. One in particular, and This is my favorite rapper. But Tupac, they didn't do Tupac movie justice, which means now they gotta wait maybe another 10 or 15 years to do it right. Just to let the old one kind of just die down a little bit, and then they can get it right the next time, which I hope they do. But again, so that's all I got right now as far as that. Any more news that I look at or see, I'm bringing it to y'all. If y'all looking forward to the Michael Jackson biopic, hit me up in the comments. I'll talk about it. I'm looking forward to it. I cannot wait. October 3rd you can't get here no faster. I'll be there. I'm gonna have some Thriller jacket. I did not buy it yet, but I will. And I will be at whatever movie theater I'm at, rocking it. That's that. I might even do a YouTube video showing me. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can see firsthand how I'm gonna be looking, the drip, when I go watch the Michael Jackson biopic. So that's that. That's my time, y'all. I will see y'all soon. Hope y'all have a great day. Like I said, any more news I have, that pops up in my radar, I'm going to bring it back to y'all, and that's how we're going to do it. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to my channel, please, because y'all some other videos. I'm trying to get to it. I'm trying to get monetized. I'm trying to get more views. I'm trying to get more subscribers. So that's what I'm on right now. Wow, I work my 9-to-5 job. So I'm kind of pretty much staying busy, all right? I will see y'all soon. Here's East.